Hello and welcome to Monster Loves You, which is the newest game from Dejobaan, previously known for bringing you A Reckless Disregard for Gravity and The Wonderful End of the World, amongst other strangely named titles, including Drunken Robot Pornography, which I played a few times. So this is in collaboration with Radial Games. This is a story, which we're going to jump right into, about the life of a monster. Help me begin your story. How does it go again? Long ago, deep in the forest, monsters called the Whale Mist. That's right, long ago, nestled in the heart of the forest was the monster village of Omen. You are born from slime that holds the memory of monsters known for actions and attitude, or words and thoughts. So yeah, this is basically all the gameplay. It's a choose your own adventure kind of thing. It's very visual novel-y. So you go through and pick lots and lots of things, and it shapes your appearance, it shapes your personality, it shapes how you change the world, and you create a story from it. And it's got a very charming style, which you can see in fact that it's very prettily done. This is very heavy on the story and the style. If you're looking for deep, fast-paced, interesting gameplay, probably not the game for you. But if you like a really good story, this might be what you're looking for, because it's really cool. So we're not awake yet, but soon our first eye will open. Your simple dreams will give way to life itself. A dream of fighting, eating, screaming, facing frightening enemies unafraid, and protecting monsters from harm. No, we shall face the monsters unafraid. Which gives us bravery. Okay. So we've got our personality traits down here. We shall be ranked on our bravery, cleverness, ferocity, honesty, and kindness. We shall be born. You awaken in the thawing season when the ground is soft and wet. Okay. Eyes open. You're a morsel, just barely born. You float in the spawning vat. Dozens of other morsels are exploring, flailing, and stealing food from each other. We shall kick out our legs. See, actually I'm getting different options to last time I played through the game, which is really cool. So you can play through this game multiple times and get different stuff each time by the looks of things, which is awesome. So bend and squirm, making tiny legs grow and strengthen. Swim around the vat. Your legs are strong, but importantly you feel no fear. Down straight. Paddle in a circle and go back and forth, ignoring other morsels who hiss and spit at you. Keep swimming. Another morsel swims towards you, opens its mouth to show a set of small, sharp teeth. It bites you. This is intolerable. Stop that biting. We shall kill it. Rip into the violet morsel. It has fangs, but we have claws. Keep fighting. Your first snarl. Excellent. When the fight is over, you're chewing on the other morsel's eye, which is all that remains. Served him right. So, another morsel is too weak to swim properly. It's sinking towards the bottom. Too bad, but these things happen. No, that's terrible. We must help him. With a sense of injustice, we must do something about it. Under the morsel and prop it up. No! Keep pushing! Feet are breaking up. No, I want my feet. I've only just grown my feet. Little morsel watches silently as you wriggle to one side. Swim away. I think it would. No, I will feel terrible about it. Never forget the one you couldn't save. Oh, it's tragic. It's tragic. You've grown too big for the spawning vat. We must move on to the next stage of life and become a monsterling. No, don't grow up. Growing up isn't something you can fight. Oh, I lost bravery because I fought it. Grown too big. Give me some advice. You're going to get in trouble, which is great. Exercise bravery, cleverness, ferocity, kindness, and honesty. To the brood cave. So now we've got a little bit of bravery and a little bit of ferocity. We shall go on an adventure. I'm not sure which of those monsters I'm supposed to be. I think it might be him. It might be the Orby one with the one eye. So, again, we've got a different selection of icons to what we had last time. I'm fairly sure. I don't remember the arm in a sling last time I played through. So that's awesome. There's multiple replay value in this just because You get different content each time. Sweet! Elder Jaggery walks into the cave, rocking from foot to foot. He howls and slams into a wall, then falls unmoving to the floor. Monsterlings scatter away from his still form. Someone's got to help him! Do it! Creep over, afraid but determined, and see a human's metal knife stuck in Jaggery's back. He's leaking from the wound. You think he might die before help can get here. Pull out the knife! Advanced neurosurgery +3. Wow. That's what? Advanced neurosurgery? That's not a stat. Did that actually do anything or what? That's amazing. You grasp the knife in your little claws and pull, then rock it back and forth and pull some more. A gush of red covers you, but Jaggery starts breathing normally. Excellent. Yeah, if that had been a human, I would have said no. We don't pull knives out of people because that's really, really dangerous. You leave that to the professionals. This is a monster. They're pretty hard. They're pretty hard to kill, yeah. So, adventure once more. Oh, I'm going to see the fox. Fox is awesome. A roly-poly fox stumbles into the brood cave, leans against a rock and coughs. It looks vaguely at you and the other monsterlings, showing no fear. Talk to the fox. Fox says, "Hello, I'm a talking..." And it drools and spits. It's really sick. Ooh. Can you happen to escape alive or slaughter it and eat it? I'm going to slaughter it and eat it. Food. Ferocity. You can feel the heat radiating from it. You tear its feverish body apart and eat it, bones and all. Delicious. So... let's go for the shield. Involves bravery, perhaps. Snark falls from a high ledge. He falls all the time, but wait, what's that? It's a big bat trying to gnaw pieces out of him. Ooh, cheer for the bat. Tackle the bat. I'm going to tackle the bat. Ah! Tackle the huge bat with all your strength. It crumples like paper and sticks, crushed by the solid impact. You and Smark share the tasty bat carcass. Delicious. I should probably work on some of my other stats. My kindness is doing not terrible. Bravery is doing good. The little bronze rings indicate 1, the buttons indicate 5, and the gold coins indicate 25. So they cap out at 100. So I got 32 on that one. Cleverness, obviously, I'm 0. Let's go back to adventure. Question marks. That sounds intriguing. What's in the box? Smark sits quietly by himself in the furthest darkest corner of the cave. He's slumped deflated like a float pod, missing half the gas inside. His eye brims with slimy tears. Hug him. You sit down next to Smark, spread your claws and give him a quiet hug. He sits very still, then leans into you and returns the hug. You both sit there for a while. Okay. Yay. You're halfway towards becoming an adolescent. Firm up your personality. We shall go for food. Food, tasty. Hamrag, an older monster, brings a sack full of squirming rats into the cave. As he heads for the spawning rat, he trips and the rats spill out onto the floor. Ooh. We shall help him catch them. Race this way and that, catching rats and tossing them into the bag. He pats you on the back. See, I've done that one before, and I know that if you help them escape, you also get kindness. So that's just all kindness. Cool. Accept the monster's praise. Nicely done. You could have just eaten them, but you saved them for everyone. You might be worth raising after all. Gives you an extra rat to eat. Oh, I got respect as well. So yeah, that's... yeah, respect you don't normally get at this stage of life as a monsterling. You don't normally get it until you become an actual adult, I guess. So what's respect? Impress other monsters, they'll start talking about how amazing you are. The more respect you gain in the earlier stages of life, the greater power you'll wield later on. So we shall go for the fight. Fight. Mystery climbs on top of the lichen pile. She refuses to let any other monsterling eat, claiming herself ruler of the lichen pile. So I can charge at her, find an elder, destabilize the pile, or gang up on her. Destabilize the pile. I wanted a bit of cleverness. While Blistery's fending off some of the other monsterlings, you sidle up to the lichen pile. There's a huge piece of lichen towards the bottom and a big old bare bone down there. Grab at the big lichen. You yank at it, but being fungus, it just tears apart in your grasp. This tree remains rule until an elder monster comes to break things up. Oh. Damn it, should've gone for the bone. Spider! Something is scurrying along the walls and the ceiling and the floor. Spiders are big and round as plates. They're swarming into the cave. You can't tell if they're friend or foe. I shall confront them. One does not simply walk into plate spiders. How will you approach them? Ask them what they want. The monsters look at you as though you've gone mad, but they change their mind when the large spider asks for directions to the whale mist. We got lost, so sorry to bother you. Help them out. You tell the lead spider, go out that way, then turn left, then just stay on the street until there isn't a street anymore. Everyone laughs as the spiders depart. Awesome. I haven't got any honesty. I need some honesty. I've got 1 day left to get honesty. You there with the frowny face, you shall give me some honesty, right? Hamrag, an adult monster, sleeps in a big pile of monsterlings. Everyone is comfortable. Comfy. Blot's giggling sticks lichen in all 4 of Hamrag's nostrils. Hamrag's eyes shoot open as she starts to choke. Blot shushes you with a threatening scowl. You're not afraid of Blots? Help Hamrag. Jump on Hamrag's head and knocks on the lichen loose. He squeals and gasps, then remembers that he can breathe through his mouth. Crisis is averted. Hamrag glowers down past his jail, scowling as though you hadn't saved him. He roars and demands to know who he plugs off his own. Yeah, honesty. I want some honesty. Yay, Blots did it. Hamrag thanks you, grabs Blots and sits on him. All of Blots' breath whooshes out and he can't inhale again. Hamrag stays there for a good long while. Okay. Cool, so we've got a little bit of all the stats. Because it's time to grow up. Wake up and find you're no longer a little monsterling. Wow. Elder Marinus calls the oldest monsterlings to gather in a group. You're one of the oldest ones now, so you should join them. She looks grave. Just go with them. Marinus shuffles down the long tunnel, turning this way and that among dozens of forking passages. Keep going. Stops in a warm, humid chamber with a pit in the floor. She points to the pit, which seethes with thick mist. Jump in! Whee! We fall, and fall some more. And fall, and you're falling. And other monsterlings are falling? Yes, some of them are crying. And you can't see through the mist. Or is it fog? Maybe clouds. Moans and groans and whispering screams. Where am I? I must be somewhere. You land on smooth flat stone. Despite the swirling vapor, the floor is dry as a bone. You hear other monsterlings breathing nearby. Some of them are still above you, still falling. Cushion the fall! Oof. You don't see who helped. Whoever it is rolls away into thick fog without a word. Gratitude is not important. You rejoin some of the monsterlings at the edge of the mist. There are more passages out here than you can count. Some monsterlings begin to panic, while others look determined. Take charge! The monsterlings watch you, curious. Slash them to show I'm in charge. Rawr! Half-seen monsterling whimpers in the fog, and you flick your claws, drawing a little blood and a lot of noise. A few howls and shrieks cower the others into silence. Explore in an orderly fashion, now that someone's in control. You soon discover that all the passages converge in yet another mist-filled chamber. The mist here is thicker, and you quickly lose sight of the other monsterlings. That's okay, they're cowards anyway. The chamber swirls with mist, smoke, fog, vapor, except it's not any of those things. It's ghosts, hundreds of them, large and small. They're everywhere! Spooky. One by one, the pale ghosts turn their attention to you. Their eyes glow different colors. You shall stand fast! They speak in many voices. Do you fear? Attack them! Rah! Scream and leap. Ghosts insubstantial. Ghosts are insubstantial, swirling around your claws like nothing at all. Nothing at all? Nothing at all. Stupid spectral monsters. Stupid spectral monsters. Simpsons reference. That's really cool. I like that. Not actually something I would expect from Dejobaan. I wouldn't have thought they would put stuff like Simpsons references in, but I'm glad they did. That's awesome. So they laugh at you and prove that they're not entirely untouchable. Thin tendrils of mist circle your throat and begin to squeeze. Pass out. And so that is the end of Monsterlinghood. And here's how I'm doing. You've got a little bit of respect and some good stats. So I wake up in a well-appointed hovel. This is my home. What should I be doing now? The more brave, clever, ferocious, kind, and honest you are, the more other monsters will grow to respect you. Gain enough respect and you might someday affect important world events. So we shall start living as an adolescent monster. Oh, I've grown into a blob with claw-tipped wings. That's cool. So yeah, I think it's based on your choices during the spawning process and parts of your personality, your monster changes appearance, which is a really cool feature. I don't know whether it may just be random, I might be wrong on that, but I'd like to think it changes. And there's a Dejobaan Games t-shirt hanging over the window. Wow. Awesome. So yeah, at the end of adolescence, in another 8 days, based on your stats, you will be tested and for respect and stuff, and you can start earning respect as an adult. Then you spend, I think, 16 days earning respect as an adult, at which point you will be tested on your respect, and if your respect is high enough, you get to carry on living as an elder. And then as an elder you can actually affect world events, and there are 14 different endings to get in the game, so there's plenty of replay value in this. So yeah, if you're into a good, cool, quirky, cutesy kind of story, and you really like the style, and you like adventure books, or any of the above, this might be a really good game for you. So I'm going to leave it here for now. I'm not going to ruin too much story for you. But I really like this game. I do like a good story. Not every game needs to have a massive, in-depth, thoroughly exhilarating story, exhilarating gameplay. If you're looking for a fast-paced, twitchy shooter, no, this ain't for you. If you want something to read that's really frickin' awesome, this is for you. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.